Two champions, everything on the line. For the first time in 25 years, we'll see these giants go head-to-head to decide who stands superior compared to the other. Both of them have everything to fight for and everything to lose. A rivalry that would open and shut mouths all over the planet. All to be decided on the 18th of May, Usyk vs Fury. But it was a long and thorny way for these pioneers before they got here. We present to you the story of how two little young boys with dreams came to fight for the most prestigious boxing award on the planet. Boxing's heavyweight division has always drawn the biggest crowds and delivered the most thrilling matches. Watching towering fighters trade powerful blows, knowing that any strike could send their opponents to the canvas, is a spectacle like no other. Throughout history, legends like Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Muhammad Ali, Evander Holyfield, and Larry Holmes have captivated audiences worldwide, lifting the sports to new heights. Those are just a few of the greats that have made the sport popular. But today we are going to talk about the present heavyweight greats. You probably know what I mean already. I am talking about the next upcoming fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, two titans poised to write the next chapter in boxing history. 18th May is the date that for the first time in 25 years the boxing world will witness an all-heavyweight world champion holding all the belts. Will it be Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk? Tyson Fury first caught attention with his massive 6'9" frame. But the more impressive thing for such a big man was his agility. Despite his skills, Fury's entry into professional boxing was challenging, with some labeling him as ordinary. However, Fury was determined to prove his worth. In 2013, Fury traveled to the US to face former cruiserweight title holder Steve Cunningham. During the fight, Fury demonstrated his showmanship, declaring, "I'm the best fighter on the planet." Despite being knocked down, Fury rallied and secured a 7th-round stoppage. Criticism followed Fury, with some fans agreeing that his size advantage played a big role in his victory. A year later, Fury rematched with Derek Chisora, dominating him with improved control and forcing a corner stoppage. Fury's next target was the long-reigning champion, Vladimir Klitschko, who had dominated the division for 9 years. Fury's pre-fight antics included questioning Klitschko's heart and criticizing the fight's arrangements. The fight against Klitschko was marred by pre-fight drama over gloves and ring conditions, but Fury's elusive style and feints kept the champion off balance. In the end, Fury outboxed Klitschko to claim victory.
From the United Kingdom, the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury.
Meanwhile, let's take a look at what Usyk has been doing. Hailing from Ukraine, Alexander Usyk achieved amateur boxing glory with an Olympic gold medal in 2012. Usyk quickly moved through the cruiserweight division as a professional, winning titles and defeating opponents like Krzysztof Glowacki. Usyk's entry into the World Boxing Super Series further showcased his dominance, culminating in victories over strong opponents like Marco Huck. Usyk's skill and quickness were evident as he progressed through the tournament. Both Fury and Usyk had unconventional paths to success, with Fury's flamboyance and Usyk's technical prowess marking them as unique talents in the world of heavyweight boxing. Their clash promises to be a battle of styles and personalities, adding another chapter to the storied history of the heavyweight division. In December of that year, Tyson Fury faced undefeated title holder Deontay Wilder. And this is where he rose to fame. Wilder, tall and lanky, relied more on athleticism than boxing skill, particularly his powerful straight right hand. Despite expectations for a match against Anthony Joshua, Wilder chose to take on Fury instead. Many thought it would be an easy win for Wilder, doubting Fury's ability to evade his big punches. However, Fury used his jab effectively, while Wilder swung wildly. Although Wilder had strong moments, including knocking Fury down in the 12th round, the fight ended in a draw, with many feeling Fury was robbed. Meanwhile, Alexander Usyk continued his dominance in the cruiserweight division. Despite tough fights against opponents like Mairis Briedis, Usyk showcased his skill and conditioning, winning bouts decisively. He then transitioned to the heavyweight division, seeking to challenge its giants, causing Fury to struggle with a cut above his eye. Conversely, Wilder easily dispatched Dominic Breazeale, but faced difficulties in his rematch against Luis Ortiz. Despite struggling, Wilder secured a victory with a big right hand. Anthony Joshua's move to the US in 2019 was marred by opponent changes due to failed drug tests. He eventually faced Andy Ruiz Jr., who shocked the world by defeating Joshua. However, Joshua reclaimed his titles in a rematch later that year. The highly anticipated during this time, Alexander Usyk returned to the ring, aiming to become Anthony Joshua's mandatory challenger. However, he first had to face Derek Chisora, a tough heavyweight standing at 6'3". Despite Usyk's success against larger opponents in the past, Chisora proved to be a formidable challenge, pushing Usyk to go all out for 12 rounds, despite concerns that Usyk's team believed Chisora had won. Usyk secured a unanimous decision victory. Meanwhile, Joshua demonstrated impressive form by defeating Kubrat Pulev. Some doubted whether Usyk could match Joshua's firepower. However, in September 2021, Usyk faced Joshua in what was considered the fight of the year. Despite fighting in hostile territory, Usyk started strong, landing powerful left hands. Although Joshua had his moments, particularly in the 7th and 8th rounds, Usyk's skill and endurance prevailed, earning him a unanimous decision victory and solidifying his status as one of the best heavyweights in the world. Following his victory over Wilder in 2020, Fury faced accusations of cheating from some Wilder fans. These allegations included claims of tampering with gloves and poisoning Wilder. Despite the lack of evidence, these theories persisted, with Wilder himself endorsing them and even parting ways with his coach Mark Breland. The contractual obligation for a third bout between Fury and Wilder further fueled tensions between the two camps. In the lead-up to their bout, Fury and Wilder engaged in heated. Looking ahead, Fury aimed for bigger fights in 2022. Meanwhile, a rematch between Usyk and Joshua was set, but the conflict between Russia and Ukraine led Usyk away. Joshua, on the other hand, switched trainers and adopted a more aggressive stance. When they face off again in August 2022, Usyk remained one step ahead, earning a split decision victory. Despite Joshua's disappointment, he addressed the crowd passionately, highlighting his journey in boxing. Some fans justified Joshua's behavior, but others questioned the judge's decision, particularly Glenn Feldman's scorecard. With Usyk's win, a bout between him and Fury was on the horizon. In 2022, Fury faced Dylan White, securing a victory with a stunning uppercut. Following the fight, Fury surprised everyone by announcing his retirement, but he made a comeback by the end of the year. Fury sought to fight strongman competitor Hafbor Julius Bjornsson, but negotiations for the mega fight fell through due to Fury's insistence on fighting in December. Instead, Fury settled for a December bout against Derek Chisora. After the Fury vs. Wilder rematch, Fury easily defeated Chisora in 2014, leading Usyk to challenge him. Negotiations began in early 2023, initially set for Saudi Arabia, but issues arose over the venue and split of earnings. Fury rejected a 50-50 split and insisted on a higher share. Despite offers and counter-offers, including a 60-40 split in Fury's favor, negotiations fell through due to disagreements over rematch clauses and earnings. Fury then signed to fight UFC champion Francis Ngannou, angering boxing fans. Fury faced criticism for not taking Ngannou seriously and weighed in at a similar weight as the Wilder rematch. The fight with Ngannou was not the best one from Fury. He even got knocked down by Ngannou. And what's even more amazing, Fury even clinched strangely at times, despite landing more punches. Fury's performance was lackluster, winning by a split decision. Fury seemed subdued afterward, avoiding press conferences. The bout was initially set for December but was postponed to May due to Fury's cut during sparring. The postponement fueled speculation, with some questioning the legitimacy of Fury's injury. Despite the drama, the fight was rescheduled for May. Tensions rose during press conferences, with Fury upset over comments made about his wife. As the bout approaches, questions linger about both fighters' readiness and capabilities. Can Fury handle Usyk's professional approach? And can Usyk withstand Fury's size advantage and body shots? The anticipation builds for the undisputed heavyweight championship showdown.